This is what women needed to learn in school. Save this video and send to every woman you know, especially teenage daughters. Phases in your cycle. You have your follicular phase, then you have ovulation, then you have luteal, and then you start to bleed. Then you have menstruation. And guess what? Ovulation is actually the star of the show, not menstruation, but it's ovulation that determines the health of your whole body. How healthy ovulation is going to determine your mood, your skin, your metabolism, and of course, your fertility. Women have that 28 to 30 to 40 day cycle. This is normal. This is called our infradian cycle. But we actually live in a world, we live in a society, we live in a system completely designed on a man's 24-hour hormone rhythm. The workday, the work week, productivity expectations, none of that was actually built for female biology. It's told to push through it, and that's where we have all of these different types of hormone imbalances, because stress plays a huge role in our reproductive cycle. So we see so many women walking around, different hormone imbalances, struggling, in pain, brain fog, because we're literally every day working against our own biology. Period pain is not normal. It is not normal. I don't care if your mom had it, your grandma had it, your auntie had it. You hear about this in pop culture, on movies. It is not normal. We have to stop normalizing period pain, acne, especially around our chin, like that cystic acne, acne around our jaw. That is not normal. That signals a severe hormone imbalance, your reproductive hormones, that we would have to see what is the cause, or it's an estrogen clearance issue. So you might have to see a functional nutritionist like me, someone who specializes in women's hormonal health, because if you go to your doctor and you say all these things, what's going to happen? They're going to recommend hormonal birth control. Being prescribed hormonal birth control, synthetic hormones, because you have PMS is not normal. Hormonal birth control pauses ovulation. And remember what I said earlier? Health of your whole body relies on how healthy your ovulation is. Birth control does not regulate your hormones. It actually overrides them. So underneath, your body is still dysfunctional. You're just covering it up with birth control pills. You're using birth control for birth control, that's different. If you are being prescribed birth control because of a hormone imbalance, that is not normal. If you're on birth control, the bleeding is not a real period. Remember, ovulation pauses on birth control, so there's no way that you would have a period. This is just withdrawal blood. I want you to know that breasts are not meant to be symmetrical. If they are the same, they're probably fake. So your breasts change in size, in fullness, tenderness, shape, throughout your whole cycle, because your breasts respond to estrogen and progesterone. And remember, that fluctuates. If you have one breast that doesn't look the same as the other, just like our eyebrows, right? My eyebrows are not symmetrical, my face is not symmetrical. Your breasts are the same way. Don't let anyone lie to you that they're supposed to look the same. When you hit age 35, that's when your ovulation is slowly going to start to decline all the way until you reach menopause. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't get pregnant. So we're in peak reproduction, and then ovulation starts getting weaker until it stops. If symptoms appear during this phase, there are lots of lifestyle supports that we can do to help manage these symptoms, and bioidentical hormone options can also ease this transition too, and that's a conversation with your doctor. After 12 consecutive months of not bleeding, so no ovulation, you have now reached menopause. Everything after that one day of realization where you have looked at the calendar, there are 12 months that you have not had a period, you are now postmenopausal. So if you have gone 1 year without a period, and then all of a sudden in year 2 or 3 you start bleeding, go to your doctor, because that is also not normal. So save this, share this. This should be common knowledge, but unfortunately it's not. Let me know if you want a part 2.